Martha DeGrasse with RCR Wireless News, and I'm here with Quinn Li. He is head of Qualcomm Ventures in North America. Thanks for making the time, Quinn.
Thank you very much, Martha.
Tell us a little bit about some of the portfolio companies that Qualcomm Ventures is invested in now.
Sure. So we invest across the wireless mobile ecosystem. We like to find companies that's mobile first. Examples of that would be in the crowdsource area where a lot of the data is generated from the mobile, from the consumer themselves. So one of the companies we invested is a company called Waze, which is a navigation mapping app for consumers, similar to Google Maps. And all the information, the traffic information, the map data, it's all generated from the user base themselves.
The passengers, right? The drivers don't send it while they're driving,
That's
right?
The passengers. Another company we invested is called Open Signal Maps. It's again a crowdsourced an application where the company is collecting data about how the wireless network coverages are, again from the user of the mobile devices. Outside of crowdsource area, we also invest in companies in the Internet of Things area. One of the companies we recently invested in is a company called Fitbit, which is a device that you wear to track your activity levels and to help people get more active and with more exercise and so forth. Another company is in the area of smart cities, a company called Streetline, which provides a smart parking management solutions that's targeted at municipalities and cities where they have parking infrastructure, trying to solve the problem of folks finding parking space, trying to reduce traffic congestions. So those are some of the areas I think find interesting opportunities.
And then Streetline and Fitbit, do they leverage Qualcomm chipsets?
In the case of Streetline, they use Qualcomm's technology chipset for their backhaul solution, whereas in the Fitbit case, we're trying to explore with Fitbit in terms of different wireless technology, low-power wireless technology we have in the device themselves.
And are there other investments that Qualcomm Ventures is making that leverage some of Qualcomm's core technologies?
Sure. So one of the areas I think we look for technology or companies is in the application area that can leverage the power of the Snapdragon platform. So two particular areas came into mind. One is in the area of gaming, where we have a lot of computational power, the GPU that's on the Snapdragon processor. So we invest in gaming companies that can leverage some of that power of the processor. So we had one investment in a cloud gaming company called the Gaikai, which was bought by Sony last year. And we have a couple of other companies in the gaming area we've invested in. Another area is in the area is video. It's another fairly computational intensive application. So we have a portfolio company called Tango, which provides a cross-platform video conference solution that's peer-to-peer, and also another company called Zoom, which provides a multi-party video conferencing solution similar to the Cisco telepresence solution, but it's across mobile devices.
About how many investments does Qualcomm Ventures have right now? How many companies?
We have 90 plus active portfolio companies, and we invest globally across 7 different regions of the world.
And do these companies need to meet a pretty stringent set of criteria before they come to you?
I would say we look for good companies themselves with good management team, with a product that's got a clear value proposition that's addressing a very, very big marketplace. So we're interested in companies that sort of fall into these criteria.
And you told me earlier that mobile security was a key focus. Can you talk about that a little bit before we finish?
Sure. In the areas of mobile security, I think as more and more people use mobile devices, download more content, malware, virus increasingly becomes a problem. So we have investment in a company called NQ Mobile, which is a public company now that has an antivirus protection solution. And another company we invested in, a company called Enterprise, which is trying to address the problem of people bringing their own device to work. So they have a divide platform which makes the phone take on 2 different personas. One is the personal use case, one is the enterprise use case. In the enterprise use case, where the application is added level of security on the email, for example, contacts, and then the company themselves can have the ability to remotely wipe the information if the device is lost or stolen.
And this works with iOS and Android?
That works with iOS and Android as well, yeah.
So it's like having a BlackBerry, but you don't have a BlackBerry.
That's right. Yeah, it's basically having the BlackBerry security features without having the BlackBerry. Exactly right.
Okay. Quinn Li from Qualcomm Ventures, thanks a lot for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you very much, Martha. Appreciate it.